y'all, I wanted to come out here and give you a weekly garden update. I wasn't sure if I was going to get out here and get this done because it's been an absolutely crazy week, and we had the conference. I lost my voice. My voice is coming back, not all the way there. Truck broke down, broke my vlogging camera, so I'm using my phone. That's really sad. My computer's on the fritz. It's like everything that can go wrong seems to be going wrong. But you know what? That's the story of life. It's what happens. It is what it is. And we are just going to buck up and do what we need to do to get life done, because we can't stop and we can't slow down. Anyway, I am in the perennial garden and I want to show you. I've got my Big Max pumpkin came up. Can you see that? Sorry, there we go. It's a little bit difficult with the video with the phone, but there's that. What else do we have? I had several, but oh, here's one. Let's see. I'm trying to see where my little, there we go. That's a cushaw, and this is a sugar pie. So we've had really poor germination. I've talked about that before. So and then, oh, this is a melon coming up down here, a Hale's Best. Let me pull that weed. So anyway, we have a few melons. I saw a Moon and Stars melon over here. I'm really excited. Forget my coffee. I named my coffee today. I name my coffee every day. Who am I kidding? And the zinnias. Zinnia, however you say it. I've heard it said both ways. I usually just say zinnia. Beautiful flowers. They're coming up. Hi, baby. There's some watermelons here. Hi, little bud. In a minute. Yeah, but we're doing a video. I'm doing a video. Are you, look, say good morning, wild hair. Say good morning.
Good morning.
And there's the Moon and Stars. I love the way they look with their little spots on them. They're the coolest melons. They're my favorite just because they're cool looking, because I like cool and different things. So our corn has really taken off. Let me show you if you can see back here. It is really, really tall. Turn around. The chickens are still pecking at the leaves, but they're, you know. Yeah, our tractor's not part of a garden tour, because the tractor's not the garden, but we moved our strawberries. All right, I'm gonna tiptoe across the corn bed.
I'm gonna be careful.
I did it. Okay, don't step on my corn. The strawberries were out in the sun, and we went to Tennessee. We came back. They were pretty scorched. I was a little concerned about them. They look okay. I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. I'm getting out of breath. Hey, Buster, don't bark. That's not nice. Be nice, dog. So, what was one of them flipped over? Let me fix that. They're still there, and they still have green. They still have stems. Some of them are pretty dried up, so we'll see. Like I said, time will tell with them. I hope they're okay. We've really worked hard to keep them alive. We watered them, and we were gone 2 days. It just was scorching hot out, and we didn't have anybody out here to water for us. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm a little worried, but it is what it is, and at least some of them will be alive, and they'll, you know, strawberries grow runners, so they'll continue to spread, and we'll have strawberries, so it'll be all right. Glass gem corn, still waiting to put in our popcorn. I actually ordered more seeds, and my gardener had a sale, and their seed packs were 50 cents a piece, and we were, like I said, Kylie's acorn squash didn't sprout, so we went ahead and got several packs because our germination was so poor. So we have more seeds coming, and we'll keep you posted on what we got and what we're doing with that, because we have some pretty cool, exciting stuff coming up in the garden with that. This garden is pretty wild and out of control. Their squash beds are full of weeds, and the squash are looking really good. Squash and zucchini. You have to look for them amongst the weeds. It's pretty bad. The cucumbers are looking good. They're gonna go up the fence. We are gonna get out here and work. We've just had absolutely zero time to do anything in the garden. 2 days were completely devoted to work, dealing with the truck situation. And then of course we were gone for the conference. So the blueberries, we've got to get, can you see them? We've got to get the netting out here and get over it, because these birds are going to start taking them like real soon, because they're really, really getting ripe. They look good. I'm excited. There's not a whole ton there, but there's enough. we can make some muffins or pancakes or something, or eat them fresh. Green beans are looking all right. We did stop and water the dragon tongue beans because I really want them to do well. I want all of them to do well, but we had really spotty germination with the green beans that we had from Florida. Oh, Jacob! Hey, Jacob, I'm down here in the garden, baby. He's looking. He's saying, Mommy, what are you? I'm over here, baby. So, overall, that garden is just kind of a hot mess right now. It really won't take much to whip it into shape, so I'm not too worried about it. It's just getting the time to do it, hopefully. Because Derek missed 2 days of mowing. He's mowing today, which is Friday. I think he had like 13 yards, and then tomorrow's Saturday. He's going to have to work tomorrow, but hopefully on Sunday we can get some things done around here. We like to try to take Sunday as a day of rest, but on weeks like this it just doesn't happen because he's got to hit the ground running Monday and start all over again mowing. So it is what it is. We're gonna get it done. So the tomato garden, so let me show you this bed, and it's been weeded some. This bed, we weeded that in. We got to finish. It got dark the other night when we were out here. When we came home from Tennessee, the entire tomato garden looked like that, and I was like, oh my goodness, the weeds took over while I was gone. But we came out here, all of us came out here in just a couple, maybe an hour or so. We had it all looking like this, and it looks so much better. All of it except for the one bed we got to finish, and the girls' bed they've got to finish, but they have a lot of stuff in that bed too, so it's hard to weed around. But look at our tomatoes. They are getting huge, 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 and I am so excited. I'm so happy. Okay, I'm gonna set my coffee here, and we are gonna show you some beautiful baby tomatoes because you know how I feel about baby tomatoes. Baby tomatoes are my jam. So there's a great white, and it's not a baby anymore. It's getting big. There's some more, tons more blooms. I'm just gonna do the little tap on the flowers to help them to pollinate. Where are my goodness? They've gotten so big. Like last week I was out here and I could find everything really easy, but everything has gotten big. I've got to pin this one up. It is falling. Can you see that? San Marzano. Yeah, it's like split off. I didn't sucker it properly and it is going crazy, which tossing tomatoes, in my experience, are a little bit crazy anyways. Little aroma clusters. I've got my Amish paste in here. My favorite to look at are over here. They're so pretty. The Atomic Grape. They're already purple. And look at them. Aren't they just the prettiest little tomatoes? They make me really happy. All tomatoes make me happy. Deliriously happy. Look at these. Look at the blue goldberries. Their little shoulders are blue. Gotta love me some anthocyanins, right? Love those dark tomatoes. So we came through, tied up a couple more, pruned some more, weeded some more the other day, weeded it all, and it's really looking good. It's just when tomatoes get to the stage, especially when you have 100 plants in the ground, you really have to stay on top of it or they get out of control real quick. Oh, and I was so excited. Let me see if I find it. Yes, look, baby peppers. You see that? Oh my goodness. I came out here, look, there's a bunch of, this plant is gonna be loaded. It is. It's not a huge plant, but it is going to be absolutely loaded down. What are these? Oh, my pepperoncinis, yes. I have 4 of them, 4 pepperoncinis down here. I love pickled pepperoncinis. I can't wait. Yeah, so it pains me to buy produce at the grocery store. I don't know about you, but it's like, I'm growing this and it's just not ripe yet. We don't really buy that much, we don't buy tomatoes at the store because they just don't taste very good. Oh, look at this. I'm gonna sucker this in a minute. Look at this huge sucker I missed. Okay, anyway, sorry. I totally got sidetracked. But yeah, when I'm at the tomatoes from the grocery store have no flavor. They just don't. And peppers from the grocery store are right, but I'm like, it really does. I'm like, I do not want to pay money for something when I have 100 plants in the ground that are going to produce something that is 1,000,000 times better than what I can buy at the grocery store. Look, Cherokee Purple is one of my favorites. Look at this huge cluster right here. Oh, that one has blossom and rot. Not cool. And these ones look good. Yeah, a few of them have blossom and rot. We've had very inconsistent rain. We've had either downpours. For 2 days we'll have downpour, and then 5 days when they rain and blistering heat. So I have not been able to come out here and water consistently. I am thinking about watering with Epsom salt next time I come through and water everything. I'm undecided on that. I have to see how they're looking. Overall, everything is looking pretty good. These babies over here are getting blossom end rot before they... Yeah, this plant over here has blossom end rot on the little bitty babies. So I'm a little bit... Not all the plants do, but some of them. Hi, Jakey. Don't fuss. Not all of my plants have the blossom end rot, but some do. And so, I don't want that. I gotta see what I'm gonna do about that. Anyway, tomatoes, these are the kids' tomatoes. They're a little bit wilder because they didn't come through and time up as much as I would have, or prune them as much as I would have. So that's why, but that's okay. They have to learn, and experience is the best teacher. I will give them advice and help them as much as I can, as much as they need, but overall in life, you can be told as much or read as much as you want, but actual experience is the best teacher. We have these melons we put in. We had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down here. We planted a whole row, and there were more, but it got so weedy, the weeds choked them out. I felt really bad about that. I was like, ah, man, that stinks, but life is crazy, and you just got to do what you can do, you know? You can't stress about it, and I feel like we'll be all right with 7 plants. Yeah, so anyway, this is my happy spot. This garden makes me happy. The tomatoes. I love all of the garden. I love all of the fresh vegetables, but there's just something about tomatoes and tomato plants that make me really happy. So, anyway, this was garden tour number 2, and you can see if you go back and watch last week's garden tour, it has been insane amounts of growth in the course of just a week.